All right, we're back, people.
Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome back to round four.
So we have our returning kid player from round one
I unfortunately missed that.
versus another yellow player, but this time it's Enel.
Clash of Yellow. So, a surprise to most people seeing Enel this far in. People write him off after the ban of
Yeah.
Rygo. But he's standing strong so far here at XO in the fourth round. And we're about to see Yellow clash out.
Interesting.
Just for context, before the stream went up, Enel won the dice roll and chose second. And now we see the start of play.
What do you think about that Enel choosing second versus kid?
I think going second is definitely what Enel wants. I think it makes sense. It's on par. I'll be honest, I'm surprised to even see Enel here to begin with.
Yeah.
With losing Rygo, a lot of their matchups seem to be very hurt by it. Shanks, Blackbeard. I'm curious to see how it fares in this matchup, but should be very interesting.
But I know that Castleman is a NL player from the beginning, I think.
Oh, okay.
And so probably he cooked something with everyone leaving the NL, but now he's cooking.
Beautiful. Okay, so we see him play out the Onami for Banish, 7k Banish, and the kid deciding to counter out 2 and 1.
Yeah.
Not wanting to lose that resource from life, valuing it over those two cards in hand. Staying also healthy. All right. Play passing over to Kid. Swinging in with Luffy here. Trying to really get that aggression going on versus Enel. And we get the trigger body Frankie. Draw 1. Unfortunately cannot play it since he's at 2 life. And going again with another swing.
Ooh, this time it triggers a Nami.
Interesting strategy.
So NL.
Going down to 0.
Yeah.
Activating the ability.
Interesting that he swung 5 at the NL. It makes him cycle his hand.
Yeah. I'm not sure if he had nothing to play that turn or is opting for a strategy of just going hyper aggressive against the NL to try and just get them as low as possible early on before they have that comfort to recurse their life.
Yeah.
We see the first hit taken by Kid, no trigger.
He plays the Bonnie that makes him draw 2 and trash 1 when his opponent take a life.
Yeah. Perfect.
So NL is really he wants to play with a big hand and stay at that range.
Definitely Yellow doesn't have any way to punish a large hand size,
Yeah.
so gladly taking all the life, establishing a large hand size. Playing out the Nami to KO the Bonnie.
Yeah.
Clearing the NL's board, establishing a body of his own. What are your thoughts on Kid's play so far, just going hyper-aggressive NL? Do you think it pays off, or...?
I'm not sure because NL going low, but he's not in a dangerous position and he's just going to drop his big bodies.
Yeah, healing at the same time.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure I agree with this, but let's see how it plays out. He's playing the 7-cost NL. Very interesting choice here, going aggressive back at Kid.
And Kid counters. He's only at... He will be at 3 cards now in hand.
0-cost event, pitching the Law.
So I think for Kid, he needs to see his big, his 8-cost Kid.
8-cost Kid would be nice, trashing that life.
Especially with no Rygo on NL.
And there it is.
Yeah.
Predicted by the man himself. As the Kid trashing that life, using the leader effect, burning it out off the rip.
Yeah. And now he's going to swing to remove a card.
Gives him the 2k beige.
Probably going to
and
swing again.
5, opting to maybe play a Searcher or
yeah.
leave some Dawn up playing the Searcher.
Looks like it's a Searcher. He wants another big body, but it doesn't look to find it. He decides to pick the Scratchman Apu blocker.
Yeah. Maybe opting to go into more of a defensive play.
And now he reveals
leader effect. You see the beige on life there.
Ooh, wow.
And getting the Kid as a blocker. Always when I'm on the other side of kid, seeing that trigger, face up, it kind of affects your mental too at the same time. You don't know if you really want to swing anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But the Enel doesn't really have many bodies. He goes 5 into the Nami. Kid immediately
Gonna
countering out with that
counter.
Apu that he grabbed.
Yeah.
And the 7 most likely going to get blocked. Nope.
Oh.
He lets it go. Maybe worried about another rush. Maybe ace.
Yeah.
He doesn't want him to target the kid. And
Exactly, and that was the
There's
right
the ace.
decision.
Healing up. And now going 10. Not worried about the base trigger anymore. He takes it.
Yeah, he
Obviously not
takes
triggering
it.
it. And we pass the play. Very interesting so far.
Yeah.
Both players down to 2 life. I would have really liked to see the kid maybe build his board a little bit more.
Yeah. All right,
And
there's come the
another
other kid.
trashing a Katakuri, not able to remove that kid.
Looks like he just drew it. Yeah. This. And now he can pressure the
Going
hand of
7
Enel, because now he have to counter.
at the lead or Enel? Where is he
Yeah.
targeting at? Enel, yes.
Okay, he's swinging at the
Again, Enel.
character. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because he also have the Luffy on board, so it negates the
Triggers
the effect of Enel.
And what is it? That's a beige. And then triggering leader effect. All right. We have the kid now as a blocker. Sees a searcher on top of life. What's a really strong play here from Enel? Maybe a Katakuri to
Yeah.
remove the kid
You need to remove these kids,
to life. Continue to aggress.
and at every end of turn you can cycle 2 cards, because
That
you
is
have
true.
yeah.
That is true. So really cleaning his hand every turn.
Yeah.
Let's see what the Enel player opts to do. That 7 cost Enel really putting in work so far. Starting off with an 11 at kid. Really wants to remove that. Knowing that the yellow kid is low on hand size, he can bully the board very comfortably here.
Yeah,
And as long as he can clear that board, the Enel player has nothing to fear.
exactly. Is he really gonna pitch 2 cards?
If he pitches 2 cards going down to 0 in hand, it's quite
2-1.
dangerous. I think he should give this up.
You have 3 cards right now, so he's gonna go to 1. But
he has
then
3 in
Enel
hand,
can
sorry.
swing big again.
So he gives 2 Ks if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken, right? Yeah. It's 11.
So now, does he have another ace?
No, he can't play the ace because he has 1 Dawn attached
Oh
to
yeah,
his
you're
ace.
right.
Katakuri is what I was really kind of hoping for.
Yeah.
He takes. Does he have the Katakuri?
Oh, looks like he have a Yamato in hand. Yeah, that's the
Yamato.
Yamato.
Just
He's
killing
gonna
this
kill and
healing.
heal.
Getting
Yeah.
that sustain
Yeah.
going for Enel is really working
So
out for
both of them are trying to build a big board. But Enel's getting so much value from all this plus life.
Yep. I guess that's another reason the kid wanted to aggress him, not give the Yamato too much value
Mm-hmm.
into the late game. The kid player really thinking hard here. Since he has no face-up life, he can always comfortably restand one of those kids to be a blocker.
Yeah. What would be nice would be a 7 cost law to heal.
Heal 1, yeah. Get another big body on board.
Mm-hmm.
And then you really truly have that yellow face-off, that standoff.
Yep.
All right. Opting to go for life here. comfortable grab by Enel. Looks like there's a trigger. No, no trigger. I believe 4 cards in Enel's hand.
I think so. So he's swinging another one.
Another 9.
This one he'll take.
Is the kid at 10 Dawn still? He hasn't used anything this turn,
No.
correct?
So now he heals.
Pitching an Onami, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Hard to see.
Looks like Enel have another Yamato in hand. It might be another kid.
Another kid.
And then swing, yeah.
But the question is, can he hold back the aggression from Enel next turn? He plays a search.
Oh.
Let's see what he ends up grabbing.
Interesting that he played a search after swinging.
Yeah, you'd want to see all your tools beforehand. But I guess swinging in with 9 is hurtful enough.
Yeah.
7 to lead.
Oh, looks like he's gonna play a 7 cost. Yeah.
And those are 2 2Ks. And there it is, yet the law, like you mentioned. You're
He's
really predicting this game quite well so far. And opting to put what he searched for, the Hawkins.
The Hawkins.
Which I believe triggers draw 2 trash 1.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, menacing board on the NL side.
Yeah.
Going in with
the
an
kid
11.
have a blocker and 2 life.
Does he still chase the kid here?
Let's see. Yeah, because he only have 1
5
card
to
in hand, I
lead,
believe.
Opting to see what the kid will do here.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, because if it takes, he can just go big. Yeah.
He takes
triggers
trigger and draw
trash.
2, trying to cycle out his hand.
Looks like 10 cuss ace. He trash a 7 cuss NL.
I did not know they run that in Yellow Kid. It seems to not synergize too well with Monkey D. Luffy card. Taking the last trigger of 0 cost event.
And in a
That's some
classic yellow gameplay, we see the last live 0 cost event.
Very good discipline from Castleman not to invest any Dawn here, so he can adapt accordingly right now.
Exactly. So now he might pivot to the rested kid.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many cards Anthony has.
I believe 1.
Just 1, yeah. Try and guarantee that kill, ease the pressure. That's perfect. That pretty much guarantees that.
Yeah.
And then if he chooses, he can play the Yamato here, sustaining another life.
Yeah.
He takes. Looks like there is a trigger. And he triggers the extra body, trying to really take the game next turn. We have the Yamato.
The Yamato here, yeah.
Basically, all of these swings would need to connect should he want to go for game.
Yep.
He is at 0
How many
life now.
cards do you have?
Ooh, and he's starting in the aggression with a 9.
That's
Quick
a big
take
swing.
from Enel. Choosing to go 5.
Right.
Oh, no. Declare it. That would be quite surprising.
Yeah.
9K.
Does he play a rusher?
I mean, it's pretty much already a telltale sign. There's no kid. There's no law coming down. There's no ace, Yamato. None of those shenanigans. I don't know if I agree with going with the 4 Dawn investment off the rip.
Exactly.
It seems
you're
telling your opponent a lot of information here.
Maybe he's scared about a trigger kill.
That is true. And now choosing to take,
Now he's gonna heal, discard one, and
crashing a 1k counter Gidatsu.
looks like he have 9k counter.
And 5
Yeah.
Dawn left for the kid to play with here. He needs to try and secure the kill.
So
This seems...
how much law?
The power?
Yeah, power.
I believe it's a 9k.
It's a 9. So he can basically go 9-10.
I believe it's either an 8 or a 9k, but I think it is a 9k. Okay, investing the Dawn.
So he's going 9 first, leaving a blocker up.
He takes.
What? Oh,
Going in with
it's
a
a
10.
break.
Does he have it?
No way.
Does he have it? I can't see what's in his hand.
No, he have
He
9.
did not have it.
And his last life was a break, was a ace.
Wow. Very well played by
So
Yellow
the trigger
Kid.
Satori really did it.
That zero cost trigger. That's Yellow
Zero cost
gameplay at
event
its
plus
finest.
Satori.
And
That's Yellow at
unfortunately,
its finest.
the Enel could not retaliate with a zero cost trigger of his own.
Yeah, I think the Enel played very well. Just
was
got
very well played.
unfortunate there.
Very well played, but that's it. When you play against Yellow, yeah, you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
very well played by both players, though. And we see the kid going through again, undefeated. Can he take it all the way?
I wish to have seen more of that NL, but Yellow Kid takes it, and we'll see how far he can go. We'll see you at the next round, guys.